Good morning. I hope y'all are doing well. Hope you don't have too much snow. As you can see, all our snow's gone, but it's quite brisk this morning. I think it's about 21 degrees, 23 degrees. Here's the front of the house. So I came down the drive. It's a nice drive. It's not paved, but it's a nice drive. This would be your front yard. Got some nice big mature trees. I love that tree right there. I like old trees. Let's go over here and we have us a barn shop area. It's nice and quiet out here. It looks like the neighbors are digging some post holes, so we got a little noise going on today. But looks like he has an old brush hog sitting there. Some fencing. Got a water spout over here by the shop. So it's just not got one side on it. Got a nice area to put your stuff. I don't know if we can get in over on this other side. We'll look and see. Got a door stop right here. See what we got inside here. Oh, it's a little rough, but it looks like it's built well. Just looks like maybe you need to do a little bit of stuff to this wall. It does have a little overhead door here. Not bad. Not real fancy or nothing, but I guess it keeps the weather off your stuff. Got some big old mature trees out here. Kind of look from the side of the house and the pool area. We'll go over that way, and then I'm a little intrigued on the little indention down there. It looks like it maybe started out as a pond and they didn't finish it. I'm a guy that really likes ponds. That was one of the things I wanted on my property that unfortunately I didn't get. I think the pool area is where you'd want to spend a little bit of time and money to maybe update this a little bit. I would definitely, it's got water in it. I would definitely have someone inspect this pool, just to feel comfortable knowing that. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like it's leaking because it's got water in it, but would definitely. And then the deck, you'd want to build something a little better than this, I would think. It's not bad. It's kind of wavy. Looks like it's that polyurethane pool system. Needs a little paint here on the outside. A couple of ream systems. That might be something that you have to update at some point. The back deck. This would be your view from the pool. It's quiet out here. It's nice. Hadn't heard any dogs barking. I remember our conversation, Scott. I'm gonna walk down the deck here. The deck looks like it's been painted fairly recently. At least the floor part, the rails look like they could use some updating and some painting. I think, just my opinion, if I had this beautiful home and that view, this is very narrow and not very big. another area that if in time when you're looking to update your house and make it a little more comfortable, maybe there's plenty of room right here off the deck that maybe if it was me and I could afford it, I would definitely extend this out a little bit, give you a little nicer area. Looks like it does have a wood stove, got some wood stacked up. There's supposed to be a road now. The wood fence, it looks like it could definitely be updated. I have a fence guy who would really help you out with a good deal, and he works really, really hard. He's a great guy. It looks like the trail, he told me I could drive down it, but I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I really don't feel like getting stuck today, boss. Got a nice little, you drive around the side of the house here. There's a road, and that supposedly takes us all the way to the creek. I can't help myself. I gotta go over here and explore this area that looks like it could be a pond at one moment. Looks like it has some junk in it, so I just kind of wanted to go see that before we head down to the lake or the river. Nice little side door. He's got his grill out here. Looks like they maybe started painting on the deck and got to about right there, or it's possible that it's not real new paint, and because this is where they walk all the time, it's got a lot more foot traffic, we'll say, so it's a little more scuffed up, but looks fairly sturdily built. Whew, my hands are cold. Y'all are used to this cold. It's not as predominant for us here, so man, I really, even though it looks like they're using it for a junk pile, you can kind of see with these older trees where you got a little indention here in the ground that starts getting a little deeper. Fence line right along there, if you can see that. But, you know, I love ponds, and if I could afford it, this is something that I would consider. You got lots of room out here where it's sloping down. Man, could you imagine having a nice big pond right here? How cool that would be. And it looks like it's started. Now, you may not be a pond guy, and it may not be something you'd be interested in. There ain't as much trash as I thought there was. We had, as y'all possibly seen, we had our about 8 to 10 inches of snow, and then 55-degree weather for the most part afterwards during the day that has melted all the snow off. It's beautiful, but yeah, it really does look like someone intended to build a pond here. You can see this little crossover here, and it goes down. Maybe they have a drainage in there somewhere that keeps it from filling up. Nice little low bottom. The owner, or the real estate agent, did say that the owner's an avid outdoorsman and hunter and has harvested some incredible deer off the property. He said it's got some great hunting. But you got a nice open area now. And that means getting on the tractor or zero turn and mowing quite a bit. But you got some nice open area here to go along with all the woods. The country boy in me says, oh, we could build us a food plot right here and wouldn't have to hardly leave your deck for some deer hunting, but got a nice little bottom down there. And this is straight out, as you can see, from the back of the house. I see a fence line down there, but I think this is still part of the property. I'm going to go back over to where the road is and follow the road. even though that fence is there, I do believe that's still part of the property, but I can't be filming and look on my app. We're at about 10 minutes, so we're good. I'm gonna go up just a little more so we can kind of see how this comes down. It looks like the road goes up that way. Okay, it does have a space in the fence for me to get to the other side. I want to look at my other map that shows me the actual property lines so that I make sure and kind of look and see which one of these. It looks like it's two different roads. And so I'll go ahead and stop this video now, and then I'll take off right back here in just a minute once I get on the other side of the fence and figure out which direction to go. Hang tight.